Good morning students. Welcome back to Mathematics online class grade 9. In last class we completed practical geometry 1 exercise. Today we are going to see third chapter algebra. Before you have to check practical geometry 2 problems. Okay, from centroid 1 sum, then orthocenter 1 sum. Okay, fourth sum, construct the triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to 5 cm, PR is equal to 6 cm and angle QPR is equal to 60 degree and locate its centroid. Okay, so I gave the homework. Okay, then here 5 cm you draw and then afterwards angle P 60 degree. Then PR also given. You first you construct the triangle, then afterwards draw the median, isn't it? Then what is meant by median? What is median? A triangle is a line segment joining the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Midpoint of the opposite side. Okay. First we have to draw the perpendicular bisector. Then it divides equally. Then this is the midpoint, isn't it? Yes, is the midpoint I took. Okay. Then from the opposite side vertex to this midpoint is called what? This is the median. Okay. RS is the median. Then like that, another side also we have to draw the perpendicular bisector. You find out the midpoint. Okay. Find out the midpoint, then opposite side vertex P, isn't it? Then P is the vertex. This vertex from this vertex to this midpoint. This is another median. These two median intersecting point. Okay. This is called what? Centroid. Centroid denoted by capital G. Okay. Median means at once you find out the what? Midpoint. Okay, like that. Here this is the median, and then altitude means what's the difference between median and altitude? Median means at once you find out the midpoint, then through the vertex to this what midpoint we have to draw the median, isn't it? Like that we have to find. Then orthocenter means orthocenter is the what? Point of intersection of the what? Altitude, isn't it? Okay, altitude. What is meant by altitude? Altitude of a triangle is a line segment through a vertex and perpendicular to a line containing the base. Okay, this is the what? Perpendicular line. Okay, this is a perpendicular line. Then is it 90 degree it will come. Okay, perpendicular means then this is the base means this is the base, and then from C to this AB. Okay, C to AB, maximum height. What? This is the maximum height. This is the altitude. Have you understood? Altitude, another name is height. Okay. Then like that, this is the base. If you take means then which is the height? A. This is the altitude. A2, we have to draw the altitude. Have you understood? These two altitude intersecting place is called what? Orthocenter. Don't confuse it. Okay. Then centroid and orthocenter. Are you clear? Then remaining question also you complete it. Okay. Now we are going to see the third chapter, algebra. Take your set language note and continue this chapter. Okay. Take one new page. Then write algebra. Okay. What is meant by algebra? Algebra means science of determining unknown values. Okay. Algebra means what? Science of determining unknown values. Here Diophantus was the author of a series of books called Arithmetic. His test deals with solving algebraic equations. He is also called as the father of algebra. This chapter is going to be all about polynomial expression in algebra. Okay, what expression, polynomial expression, can you say? For example, a square plus 2a plus 1. This is the polynomial expression, we can say. Okay, algebraic expression. Okay, then for example, then 3415, one number is there. Okay, consider one number, 3415. It is actually, how many thousands are here? 3400 and what, 15, isn't it? Then 110 and 5 ones. Okay, this we can written as what? How we can write? 3 into 1000, then plus 4 into 100, plus 1 into 10, plus 5. Like this we can write, isn't it? Again we can written as, how we can write this on? 3 into 10 power what? 10 power 3, plus 4 into what? 4 into 100 means 10 square. Okay, plus 1 into 10 power 1 plus 5. Like this we can write, isn't it? Then how we can write in the algebraic form? How we can write this one in the algebraic form? Say 3, then 10. Here each one 10 is given, isn't it? 10 is there. So we can write what? Then in the general form, which form? This is of the form, we can write 3x cube plus 4x square plus, then 1 into 10, 10, isn't it? Then how we can write this on? 1 into 10 power 1. 10 place we have to substitute what? X. Then x plus 5. Have you understood? Any doubt? This is the, which is the what? This is the polynomial. Okay, this is the polynomial. This is of the form, this form, like this also we can write. Okay, this is on algebraic expression, isn't it? What is meant by algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is a combination of constants and variables combined together with the help of 4 fundamental signs. Okay, 4 fundamental signs. 4 fundamental signs, what are the signs? Say plus, minus, then into, and division, divided by. Okay, then here, which is the variable? Here x is the variable. What is the variable? Variables are then usually denoted by what? Usually denoted by letters such x, y, z. Okay, x, y, z, or another letters also, etc. We can write. Have you understood? Letters used for representing unknown numbers are called variables. This is the unknown, what? Unknown value, isn't it? This is unknown. X we don't know. Okay, this unknown number is called the variables, or which one? X, Y, Z, A, B, C, etc. Okay, here which is the variable? X is the variable. Variable is X. Okay, and here which is the constant? Phi is the constant. Understood? Then 8th standard you studied maybe this and that. Okay, what any real numbers is a constant. Okay, any real number is a constant. Then we can form numerical expression using constant and the 4 arithmetic operations. Okay, we can form the numeric expression using what? Constant and the 4 arithmetic operations. Okay, and here which is the constant? Say constant 5. 5 is the constant. Have you understood? Then any other algebraic expression can you say? Then x square, x cube minus 4x square plus 8x minus 1. Okay, this is one algebraic expression. Okay, here this is algebraic expression. Then what's the variable here? X is the variable. Okay, which is the constant? Minus 1 is the constant. Okay, what is will be coefficient? Then any part of a term that is multiplied by the variable of the term is called the coefficient of the remaining terms. Okay, then any part of the term that is multiplied by variable, here what's the coefficient? 1, isn't it? 1 into x cube minus 4 into x square plus 8 into x minus 1. Okay, then any part of a term that is multiplied by the variable. Here which number is multiplied by the variable? Here 1, isn't it? What's the coefficient of x cube? Coefficient of x cube is what? 1. Okay, 1 not given, but then 1 into x cube only, then x cube we will get, isn't it? Coefficient of x cube is 1. Then like that coefficient of x square is what? Minus 4. Is minus 4. Coefficient of x is 8. Have you understood? And which is the constant? Constant is minus 1. Okay, constant is minus 1. Have you understood? Then one more example. 5x square minus 7x plus 6. Here what's the coefficient of x square? 5, isn't it? What's the coefficient of x? Minus 7. Very clear? Which is the constant? 6 is the constant. Okay, and coefficient of x square is 5. Then coefficient of x is minus 7. Then coefficient, then constant also given, isn't it? Constant is 6. Have understood? So algebraic expression, this true. Then how to find out the coefficient of x cube, x square and constant. Okay, are you clear? Then which is the variable here? X is the variable. Here also only one variable is there, isn't it? That is x. X is the variable. Have understood? Any doubt? One more example. 3y minus 2. 3y minus 2. This is one of the expression. Okay, this is expression from here. What's the coefficient? You say coefficient of y is coefficient of y is, what's the value? Coefficient of y is 3, isn't it? Which is the variable here? Variable is what? Y. Y is the variable. Then which is the constant here? Constant minus 2. Have you understood? Then which is the variable here? Y is the variable. Then constant is minus 2. Then coefficient of y. Okay, what's the variable? Then coefficient is here multiplied by this variable. This is the what? Coefficient. Any doubt? Are you clear? Now, what is polynomial? You have to say, a polynomial is an arithmetic expression consisting of variables and constants that involves 4 fundamental arithmetic operations and non-negative integer exponents of variables. Okay, then a polynomial is an arithmetic expression consisting of variables and constants that involving with what? 4 fundamental operations. Okay, then and non-negative integer exponents. Power is what? Non-negative integer. Okay, non-negative integer. That's the polynomial. For example, 5x square minus 7x plus 6. Then another example is 6y square plus 3y minus 7. Okay. Suppose here minus 2. Minus 2 is given means this is 5 into x power minus 2. X power minus 2 given means this is not a polynomial. Okay. That condition only here given. Non-negative integer exponents. Exponents means power of variables. Okay. The next one, polynomial in one variable. An algebraic expression of the form, which form? P of x is equal to an into x power n plus n minus 1 into x power minus 1 n minus 1 plus etc. Then plus a2x square plus a1x power 1 plus a0 is called the polynomial in one variable x of degree n. Okay, this is the general form where here a0, a1, a2 etc. Up to an are constants and n is a whole number. Okay, but this an is not equal to 0. Okay, in general polynomials are denoted by f of x or p of x or g of x, p of t, q of x, z, like that we can take. Okay, in general polynomial are denoted by what? F of x, g of x, p of x, like that we can take. Okay. For example, some expressions are given here. Okay. This expression is a polynomial or not a polynomial, we have to find. Why? What's the reason also? Okay. Then first one, 4y cube plus 2y square plus 3y plus 6. Is it a polynomial? Check it. This is the polynomial. Okay. Then this is the polynomial. Why? What's the reason? This is non-negative integral power. Here, what's the power? Then y cube, then y square, then y power 1, isn't it? Then everything what? Positive integers, isn't it? Positive integers. That means what? everything whole numbers. Have you understood? The non-negative integral power. Okay, non-negative. So this is the polynomial. Second one, 4x power minus 4 plus 5x power 4. Okay, here one of the power is what? Negative. 4x power minus 4, x power minus 4. This is what? Negative. Minus 4 is negative. So it is not a polynomial. Okay, third one, here x square plus 4 by 5 m plus 8. Is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial. Why? It is a non-negative integral powers. Powers only we have to check. Okay, here what's the power? M power 2. Here m power 1. Both also positive. Okay, so it is a polynomial. Okay, fourth one. Here square root of y power 2. Okay, y power 2. Okay, y power 2 is the polynomial, isn't it? This is the polynomial. What's the reason? Non-negative integral power. Okay, non-negative. Non-negative means positive. Okay, then fifth one, 2r square plus 3r minus 1 plus 1 by r. Here 1 by r is given. Here r square, no problem. This is positive power. This one also positive power. Then minus 1. Here 1 by r, we can write what? R power minus 1. R power minus 1 we can write. Have you understood? R power minus 1. Okay. Then here suppose last year also you studied maybe. Is on 1 by a, we can written as what? 1 by a is equal to what? A power minus 1. Have you understood? Then 1 by a square. Then we can written as what? It will come in the numerator. That time sign it will change. Here power minus 2. Minus 2 we will get. Have you understood? Like that. Here 1 by r we can write what? R power minus 1. So power is, one of the power is negative, isn't it? 1 by r is there. Have you understood? 1 by r is there. So here one of the power is minus 1. Okay. So it is not a polynomial. Then next one, sixth one, 8 plus square root of q. Is it a polynomial? This is not a polynomial. Why? Power of q is a fraction. How it will come fraction? Then 8 plus square root of q. Okay. This square root of q, we can write what? 8 plus q power 1 by 2. Have you understood? Square root of what? Square root of q, we can write what? Q power 1 by 2. Suppose cube root of a. How we can write cube root of a? A power 1 by 3. Okay. Cube root of a is what? A power 1 by 3. Have you understood? Like that, here also 8 plus q power 1 by 2. Okay. Then power is fraction. Okay. Power of q is fraction. So it is not a polynomial. Okay. Seventh one, square root of 8 p square plus 5p minus 7. Is it a polynomial? Yes. Very good. Then how? Here p, what's the variable here? P is the variable, isn't it? P is the variable. This variable power 2, here p power 1. Okay, both also positive powers. Okay, so it is a polynomial, non-negative integral power. Okay, next one, 5 into n power 4 by 5. N power 4 by 5 plus 6n minus 1. Okay, check it. Is it a polynomial or not a polynomial? This is not a polynomial. Why? What's the reason? One of the power of n is a fraction. Which is the fraction? N power 4 by 5. N power 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means it is not a polynomial. Have you understood? Any doubt? Next we are going to see standard form of a polynomial. Standard form of a polynomial. We can write a polynomial p of x in the decreasing or increasing order of the powers of x. This way of writing the polynomial is called the standard form of a polynomial. Have you understood? Then the polynomial p of x have to write the decreasing or increasing order of the power of x. Okay, this is called the standard form of the polynomial. Okay, here one example: 4x cube minus 7x square minus 9x plus 8x power 4 plus 6. This is one of the polynomial, and then this one standard form. How we can write in this standard form? This one, say standard form is, in standard form, how we can write? Shall we write in the descending power? Okay, one question descending power, one is in what? Descending power we can write. Okay, first descending power is descending or decreasing order of the power. Okay, and decreasing means which one? First greater power. Here 8 x power 4 is the highest degree, isn't it? Okay, then x power 4 first we have to write. Okay, then decreasing power means the next one x power 4, next which one it will come? X cube, isn't it? So x cube term you have to write here plus 4x cube. Okay, then x cube afterwards x square it will come, isn't it? X square term is minus 7x square, minus 7x square. That minus 7x square right here. Okay, then afterwards x square afterwards x power 1. Okay, that term here minus 9x plus constant, last constant you should write it. Okay, this is decreasing power of x or descending power. Have you understood? Descending power or decreasing power of x. Okay, second one, a 4y cube minus y power 4 plus 6y square plus 5 minus 3y. Okay, in standard form how we can write this one? Standard form, in standard form then increasing order of the power you say, or ascending power. Okay, increasing power. Okay, increasing order of the power of y. Here y variable, which is the variable? Y is the variable. Have you understood? Then what's the coefficient of y cube? 4. What's the coefficient of y power 4? Minus 1. Okay, what's the coefficient of y square? 6. Constant 5, isn't it? But our question is here in standard form we have to write this one. Okay, shall we write in increasing order of the power of y? Okay, then any method also we have to arrange. Okay, then here now I am arranging what? Increasing order. Okay, first constant I wrote. Okay, 5 plus and then 5 afterwards. Here 5 means 5, then afterwards y power 1, isn't it? So we have to write what? Minus 3y. Okay, y power 1, then y square term, afterwards y square term write it. Okay, plus 6y square, Then y cube. Y cube term is plus 4y cube. Then minus 4y power 4. Have you understood? This is increasing order of the power of y. Okay. Have you understood? Now let's say degree of the polynomial. In a polynomial of one variable, the highest power of the variable is called the degree of the polynomial. Okay, which is the highest degree? That's the degree of the polynomial. Okay, then a polynomial of more than two variables. The sum of the powers of the variables in each term is considered and the highest sum so obtained is called the degree of the polynomial. Okay, a polynomial of more than one variable. Okay, more than one variable means then both variable sum of the powers you find out. Okay, sum of the powers you find, then which is the greatest the highest sum, that's the degree of the polynomial. Okay, for example, first one, x square plus 5x minus 24. Here which is the highest degree? Highest power 2, x power 2, isn't it? So degree is what? Degree of the polynomial is 2. Understood? Second one, 6ab power 5 plus 7ab plus 2. Here how many variables are there? Two variables, a and b. Okay, a and b are the two variables. So we have to add the powers. Okay, a power 1, then 1, b power 5, isn't it? 1 plus 5 is 6. Then next one also we have to check. Here a power 1, b power 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2, isn't it? Which is greater? Okay, this 6 is the greater. Okay, then so degree of the polynomial is what? 6. Have you understood that? Now shall we see one sum? Exercise 3.1. First one, which of the following expressions are polynomials? If not, give reason. Okay, then 3 questions I wrote here. Okay, reminding you do the homework. Okay, solution. First one, 1 by x square plus 3x minus 4. Okay, this one we have to write in the what? This polynomial you have to write in the correct order. Okay, then here 1 by x square is there. Okay, if you bring in the numerator, this one, how we can write? X power minus 2. Okay, then x power minus 2 plus 3x minus 4. Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Okay, it is not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. What's the reason? One of the power of x is what? Negative. Okay, one of the power of x is negative. Have you understood? And third one, 1 by x into x plus 5. Okay, this one we can written as what? 1 by x we can write x power minus 1, isn't it? Into x plus 5. Then x power minus 1 into x is x power minus 1 into x plus then 5 into what? X power minus 1. Okay, 5 into x power minus 1. Then x power minus 1 into then both power add it. Okay, what we will get? X power 0 minus 1 plus 1. Then plus 5 into x power minus 1. Have you understood? Then x power 0 plus 5 into x power minus 1 we will get. Okay, x power 0 is what? Any number power 0, what's the answer? A power 0 is equal to 1. Isn't it? Like that, x power 0 is 1. 1 plus 5 into x power minus 1. Okay. Then, now you see 1 plus 5 into x power minus 1. Whether it is a polynomial or not a polynomial? It is not a polynomial. Have you understood? It is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. What's the reason? 1 of the power of x is negative. Okay, next one. Sixth sum, m square minus cube root of m plus 7m minus 10. Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Okay, it is not a polynomial. Why? What's the reason? The power of m is a fraction. M is a fraction. What's the fraction here? 1 by 3. Okay. Here m square is there. Then afterwards cube root of m. Cube root of m we can write what? 3 power 1 m power 1 by 3. Okay. M power 1 by 3. Have you understood? So m power 1 by 3. Okay. Then power of m is a fraction. So it is not a polynomial. Now some question I am giving homework for you. Exercise 3.1. First one, second subdivision, fourth one and fifth. Okay. Second one you can do. Okay. Everything positive power. To find out this is a polynomial or not a polynomial you find. Okay. Then fourth one, 1 by x power minus 2. Denominator minus 2 is there. Okay. Denominator minus 2 given means suppose 1 by x power minus 2. Okay. And this x power minus 2, it will come numerator means then how we can write? Say x power 2. Okay. This is positive. Like that you check it. Write the answer. Okay. Fourth sum. 1 by x power minus 2 is, we can write what? X square. Like that 1 by x power minus 1, we can write what? X power 1. Okay, plus 7. And is it a polynomial? Is it a polynomial or not a polynomial? You write it. Okay, fifth one also like that. The square root, then all coefficient only, here square root given. So nothing problem. Directly you can write the answer. Okay, second one, write the coefficient of x square and x. Okay, write the coefficient of x square and x. This one you can write, isn't it? Then given expression, okay, what's the coefficient? You should write it. Can you write? What are the coefficients? First question is 4 plus 2 by 5 x square minus 3x. Minus 3x. This is the first question. Second one, first question. Okay. Then what's the coefficient of x square? What's the coefficient of x square? 2 by 5. Then you write the answer like this. Okay, solution. Then coefficient of x square is what? 2 by 5. 2 by 5. Then what's the coefficient of x? coefficient of x is, which is the coefficient here? Coefficient of x is -3. That's the answer. Okay, write the coefficient of x square and s each of the following polynomials. Like that, remaining question also you have completed. These are the questions. So homework. Then today itself complete this homework. If you have any doubt, you can call me in the doubt clearing session. Okay, done. In your book, page number 81 and 82, 2 activities are given. In your book itself, you should complete these answers. Okay. Thank you, children.